Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 16 of the second season of March Comes In Like a Lion today. And it was really awesome to watch these moments between Ray and Soya. And it's still not over because they are going to have to spend some time together while waiting for the next bullet train. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what will happen. It was already pretty surprising the fact that they ended up having like this situation happen to them. So it was like I was expecting like I'm not too sure how to put it, but there was this match going to happen between the two of them, and I thought that was going to be pretty much like the big moment about them. That it was going to take maybe a bit longer for the match to be over, but it was like it ended quite fast at least in terms of episode length. So that was already a bit surprising, but it was like even though it didn't last that long, this match, there was still a lot of important moments during it. So I really loved how they did everything and all of these little details about Soya. But yeah, now it feels like this moment that's happening right now. So the fact that Ray and Soya are going to have to stay together at this inn during this night, like, and wait for the next day so that they can return home. I feel like it's going to be like even more meaningful than the match was. So it's a bit hard like to put it, but it's not like the match wasn't like meaningful to Ray. Of course it was, but I mean, just imagine this moment, like having some casual time with the like the best player in the world, someone like Soya. It's like a big moment for Ray, and of course is also like a bit excited about this. And yeah, I just really can't wait to see what is going to happen between the two of them during the rest of this situation. So, hope you guys are ready, and let's start the episode. Yeah, it's not like the trains were delayed. It's more like they can't work like this with this much rain, this storm. It's it's always really funny to see Ray's reactions. Like Ray couldn't help but like be so fixated on him. Yeah, this is what the last thing they showed, even after the ending. So that was surprising. Really wonder. It's just such a big moment. that's the thing. In the end, I'm like having a lot of fun with this story. It's been really amazing so far. But sometimes it becomes really complex and it's like it becomes hard to fully understand what is going on. And I'm having that trouble with Soya in this case. But I guess it's normal. Just like makes me think a lot about it. And I'm just here hoping that they eventually show like everything in that they make everything more clear pretty much. Because sometimes the way they portray everything, it's like they don't specifically say how things are. They just they show comparisons to other things and makes you like figure it out. I'm not too sure how to put it, but oh, they're going to be in different rooms. I actually thought they were going to be in the same. I guess it's the same inn. Damn, that's something. I mean, this is already a bit mind blowing. It's pretty rare to see Soya actually saying something outside of those interviews and such. Oh, is he worried about Soya? And also Ray, of course, but yep. Oh, these. I'm still not entirely sure. It felt to me like it's not death, that it's something else. Maybe he actually is. I like this though. Oh, so it's different. Hmm. It was already like this. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. I like how they explain this. Still pretty sad that he's always alone. And he has a point there. Like he's was becoming old just by hearing that. Yeah. Oh, so he already left and paid Ray's bill? Damn. Was like showing appreciation for what he did. This explains a lot better. That moment from before when he got that wine spilled on his body, on his suit. Oh, this is what's happening with Sawyer, right? Or like what, how it started with him, maybe. This silence. So this is pretty much what's going on. I guess it's a bit like I said before, getting like fully immersed into Shogi and this world. You just stop hearing like other things. It's like how you can think about the matches and like the noises that happens during it, like the peace noises, the sounds when you put them on the board. That's probably how it started for Soya, right? This is quite interesting. I wonder if this is what Soya meant before when he said that to Ray. That's what it's like or something. Sure. Oh damn. She's really proud. I really like her. Yeah, that looks really yummy. Damn, they were like figuring out the right time with different eggs. I wonder if if it actually works. I want to believe it does. Hmm. This is really nice. Ooh. Ooh. Well, at least now you have it. Man, look at that. That looks really good. Now it's making me hungry. I still can't help but be a bit worried about what they just showed of Ray. He's apparently not coming. I don't know how much this situation is going to change things for him. It's like he's becoming like Soya. At least the earring part. That would probably affect his relationship with his sisters. I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I still hope they show this moment. In visiting her friend, Shio. I was apparently wrong about Soya. I thought that he wasn't able to do things by himself, that he always needed someone by his side to tell him like what to do and stuff. But he can handle himself. Second, it was always a mystery. I could only make some guesses. Oh, damn, that was really dangerous. I'm glad Shimada was there. Oh, he's checking his matches. Hmm. Oh, that's great news. I want to see him again. Oh, that's really good. He's instantly going to participate in a tournament. I really hope he's like fully okay. That nothing bad happens during this tournament. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, that's for sure. I don't really believe that. Nikaido has always been really determined. I want to believe something like this wouldn't bring him down. Like he is not going to give up. Really hope he wins. It was the other guy saying it, or so it was the other guy who lost. Damn. That's really awesome. When he did something new. A move they never saw before. Oh. I mean, a match is a match. It was really nice of him, but. This is so nice between them. It's like LC rivalry. I really like this. And this is pretty much what I was expecting. His attitude from Nikaido. Damn. Leaving his mark in this world. impossible to not love Nikaido. Look at Ray. The way he's laughing. Man, this moment was so beautiful. I don't even remember seeing Ray laughing like this, like being so... like showing his emotions this way. This really shows just how happy this made him. And me as well, I mean, I'm just so happy about Nikaido. I was never believing that Nikaido was going to be depressed in any way because of some losses. I mean, it's Nikaido we are talking about, and if there's one thing for sure about him, is that he never gives up. He's always thinking about what he can do next. Like, he's really determined. It's really beautiful. There was a lot of great things being revealed during this episode. I want to talk a bit about some of them. And I'm just like really amazed by this story. It's been like a marvel to watch all of this, but I mean, this episode, like right at the start of it, so some things were a bit different than I was expecting. Like to start with, that they were going to be on different rooms. I mean, that is like normal, I guess. I was just for some reason thinking that they were going to be in the same room, so I was maybe expecting something to happen between them, like maybe a match or them just like eventually talking with each other, maybe Soya like having some sort of a conversation. I mean, maybe that was asking like for too much. But yeah, either way, it was still like really interesting to see how things happen. So how like how they revealed a bit more about Soya's condition, so how he can't hear. So it's like just it's just really interesting because at first, like I said, it felt like he was really deaf, but that was just it was just apparently a way of them putting it. So how he can't hear like anything, but again, it's not like he's deaf. It's just because of his immersion in this shogi world. So how is like so used to this to like play shogi over and over again and to be like again immersed in it that he can't hear anything else. And I love how like love in a way. I don't know how exactly to put this, but afterwards they showed. Ray thinking about this specific like situation about Soya, and when he was at school, the same thing was starting to happen with him, right? I'm almost sure that this is how everything started with Soya, like this like sort of an excitement about his opponent and like this again thinking a lot about having maybe another match against him and stuff. I don't know if it's like exactly the same situation as Ray is experiencing now. If Soya had this one guy that he was looking up to and that he really wanted to like play against and stuff, like pretty much an idol. But what matters is that Ray is like starting to experience the same thing. So pretty much only being able to hear those the sound those pieces make when they hit the board, and like pretty much like the remaining the environment sounds or something being like really distant, so not really hearing anything else. And yeah, that was like a perfect way to fully explain how it is with Soya. So again, it was this is pretty much what I meant before, that it's not really that I loved to see this happening with Ray. I mean, it was good to explain Soya's situation in more detail, but at the same time, it makes me worried that he might become like this as well. I mean, it wouldn't. It would probably like affect his relationship with a lot of the people he spends time with. That's for sure. I mean, not being able to hear anything else, that must be really rough. I mean, I guess Soya just eventually became used to it. We saw like them explaining a bit about how things ended up being like with him, how like he became used to this, and he was like completely fine with it. And they also explained a bit more that whole situation with the wine being spilled on his suit. So it was, I guess, a bit like I was guessing before. So it's like he was again immersed in this world in shogi, but it's a bit different because when he goes to those interviews, it's like he's in this situation of not hearing anything else. So he's just probably like, I don't know what exactly he hears, but maybe the same thing that Ray was just experiencing. Maybe hearing only the noises that happen during his shogi matches. So that's at least my guess right now. And yeah, like the reason why he gave those that answer, even though that situation just happened to him with the wine, it's because like the other guy just like said it, like that the questions that they ask him are usually the same, and the order of them, they don't really change that much. So at that point, it's like Soya already knows what to say. Like whenever like, since he doesn't like, since he probably doesn't hear the questions, he just watches the lip movement or something. But he probably, after someone asks him a question, he already has like a predetermined answer to give. It's not like he needs to hear the question, because since they don't change that much, he can just give the same like speech, or at least a similar one every single time. And yeah, at that moment when the wine got spilled on his suit, the journalist made a different question. Like, he was worried about what just happened, but Soya had no idea about him like asking a different question than he's used to. So since he can't hear, he just thought that he made another question about shogi. So again, this really explained quite a bit about Soya and how it is like to be him. So like pretty much his life. But yeah, again, it was like really amazing to see these moments with him like talking and like replying to Ray. It's something that they haven't shown that often. We have seen him talking sometimes, and especially during interviews, but not like this. Like that moment when he was saying thank you to Ray. That was like quite something. That was a really big moment, and it really shows that he has feelings, he has emotions, of course, but it's like really hard for him to like to show them, right? And especially when it's something outside of shogi. So again, it's pretty clear that he feels something towards Ray. So it's like there's this connection between the two of them. That much is certain. And yeah, I just I'm just looking forward to see if they show more things about him, and if there's going to be another situation between them as well. So it's really hard to know what will happen at this point. I guess they are going to show also a bit of this tournament that Nikaido is participating in. And yeah, I'm also like really curious about that. So of course, I'm thinking a lot about this situation with Soya, but I'm going to have to wait and see when they show more about him. And for now, I'm just like really happy to see Nikaido doing much better. Like he's already out of the hospital, so that's like that was like really great news when they said it. I really loved to hear that. And then there was this beautiful moment between Ray and Nikaido. So, like again, it was probably to be expected by a lot of us that Nikaido wouldn't be like depressed or anything, considering a lot of the situations that we already saw of him before, and how he always looked so determined, no matter what, no matter like if he lost a match or anything. So yeah, it was even though it was to be expected, Nikaido to be to have this sort of an attitude. It was still like really beautiful to see it. I mean, just really happy to see him being like enjoying this moment and like doing that. Like I don't know, like just so hard to put everything I'm feeling right now into words. But I really love that moment when he made a different move, like a move that I believe no one else, like his closest friends, have ever seen before, and that was, I believe, something that he learned, or that he like figured out while he was at the hospital, right? So even though he was in this really dire situation, like he's like again like really sick and not doing so well, he was still like fighting and fighting and like wanting to be better at shogi. So again, this just really shows that if you work really hard for your goals, you'll eventually attain them. Like Nikaido is the best example of that no matter what, you should never give up, because again, if you keep doing it and trying, you'll eventually achieve something good. So again, this makes me really happy, and especially when Ray started laughing a lot, it really felt like he was having the time of his life. Like seeing Nikaido like this. I mean, he was expecting Nikaido to be a bit down, so of course seeing him this cheerful made him like relieved and like really happy. So yeah, really amazing moment. Really loved everything about this episode, and it's going to be interesting to see what else they're going to be showed. They're going to show during this next one. So with this, just hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.